just leaked. Hot off the wire, something wild, unexpected, and it could flip the entire future of the Raiders. Sources around the league are saying it. A controversial quarterback, a former first-round pick, is now on the radar in Las Vegas. Yeah, the locker room might be about to get rocked by one of the most unpredictable moves we've seen in years. And the name that's floating around? It's about to split Raider Nation right down the middle. The rumor's strong. Insiders from Fox Sports are all over it. And the situation's simple. The Raiders want a new field general, and the name being thrown around could set this whole offseason on fire. Vegas is about to blow up. But before we reveal who this mystery QB is, hold up, Raider fam, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because here we live and breathe every snap, every rumor, every bit of chaos from our Raiders like it's Super Bowl Sunday. Raider Nation, this one's for you. What just dropped could change everything next season. The team's situation says it all. After another up-and-down year, Las Vegas finished the season with zero offensive identity. The defense, led by Max Crosby, was the only thing keeping the house from burning down. But the offense, straight up chaos. The Geno Smith experiment was short-lived and disappointing. The vet flashed here and there, but never took command of the huddle. With the Chiefs still ruling the AFC West and the Broncos finally showing some life, the Raiders know they can't sit in the middle of the pack anymore. This franchise needs a face, a spark, someone who brings excitement and fear back to Allegiant Stadium. The fan base is tired of watching the offense stall, tired of third and long prayers that go nowhere. And with the #1 draft pick slipping out of reach, one question's echoing through every hallway in Henderson. Who's gonna lead this offense in 2026? A rookie? A veteran? Or a fallen star looking for redemption? That last option just hit the table hard. According to Fox Sports reporter Eric D. Williams, the name making noise around league circles is Kyler Murray, quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals and former first overall pick. The second that report dropped, it hit the NFL world like a bomb. Murray, known for his freakish talent, but also for inconsistency and off-field drama, might be a target for the Raiders in a potential trade this offseason. Yeah, that's right, Kyler Murray, the guy once seen as the face of the Cardinals franchise, now has an uncertain future, and Las Vegas is one of the rumored landing spots. Williams wrote that if Lamar Jackson's not an option, Murray makes a lot of sense for the Raiders. Beating, and when an insider that plugged in says that, you listen, because where there's smoke in the NFL, there's usually fire. Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon even admitted that Murray would have been benched for Jacoby Brissett if healthy back in November. That raised eyebrows across the league. Arizona looks ready to move on, and the Raiders, desperate for a new QB, are watching closely. The rumors spread like wildfire. Kyler Murray in Vegas. Just saying it sounds like something out of a movie, but it's exactly the kind of story the NFL loves to write. Raider Nation went nuts. The second Murray's name hit social media, timelines blew up. Some fans were hyped. Imagine Kyler running wild with Davante Adams at Allegiant, lights flashing, the whole stadium losing it, one post said. Others weren't so thrilled. We don't need another drama-filled season. We need stability, another fan shot back. The sports media world jumped right in. Some analysts saw big upside. Murray's mobility and creativity could turn the Raiders' offense into one of the most dangerous in the league, said a Fox commentator. But critics weren't buying the hype. Kyler's talented, no doubt, but he's fragile, mentally and physically. In Vegas, that spotlight could get hot fast. Inside the locker room, the vibe is caution. Max Crosby, never one to hold back, reportedly told teammates the team needs a steady leader, not just a flashy athlete. Davante Adams, on the other hand, is said to be open to the move, as long as there's a real plan behind it. The building's buzzing, the fan base is split, the front office is watching every headline. This rumor isn't going away anytime soon. So, let's talk football. What would Kyler Murray really bring to the Raiders? Schematically, it'd be a total shakeup. His game, fast, unpredictable, deadly outside the pocket, would give this offense a whole new identity. The OC could dial up motion, bootlegs, broken plays, things Geno Smith couldn't make happen. Davante Adams would finally get a QB who can keep a play alive, something he hasn't had since his Green Bay days. Josh Jacobs, if he stays, would benefit big time, since defenses would have to respect Murray's leg. Stat-wise, Kyler still produces 3 yards per attempt in 2025, 65% completion rate. The problem? Durability. In 7 seasons, he's missed time in 4. That knee's been through surgery, and that contract? Heavy. The Raiders would have to eat a good chunk of cap space, doable only because they cleared salary by moving on from aging vets. Still, the front office sees this as a short-term bridge, a 1 or 2 year play, while the next franchise QB gets developed, maybe in 2027. When healthy, Kyler's one of the 10 most dynamic quarterbacks in football. When he's not, he's a pricey gamble that could stall the rebuild. It's the kind of move that defines a franchise's future. And if there's one city built on risk, it's Las Vegas. While the rumor keeps heating up, the team's immediate focus is finishing this season with pride. The next game's a statement, a battle against a playoff contender that'll test this defense's grit. Antonio Pierce wants accountability. That shield means something, he said this week, and that's the mood right now. Nobody knows what's coming in the offseason, but everyone wants to close the year with respect. Allegiant Stadium's gonna be rocking. It'll be the last dance for a few vets in silver and black. And maybe, just maybe, the start of something new. The fans can feel it. Something big's brewing. If Kyler Murray actually walks into that locker room, Vegas could become the most electric, or the most chaotic, team in the league. Either way, the world's gonna be watching. Drop it in the comment. Just win, baby, if you want Kyler leading the charge, or enough if you think it's time to hit reset. Let's see where the real Raider Nation stands on this one. No matter what happens next, one thing never changes. This fan base never quits. Even in the roughest season, when it feels like everything's falling apart, Raider Nation stands tall, loyal, loud, proud. Being a Raider means surviving the storm, believing when nobody else does. Maybe Kyler's just another rumor. Maybe he actually shows up and shakes the league. Either way, this team still got heart. That's what's kept it alive from Oakland to LA to Vegas. Antonio Pierce is trying to rebuild the culture. Max Crosby wears that shield like armor. Davante Adams keeps fighting through the chaos. And once again, hope's knocking on the door. Silver and black never dies. Even when the haters doubt, when the media clowns us, when the future looks dark, the Raider spirit keeps burning out here in the desert. Vegas is madness, emotion, and pure fight. And if you bleed black and silver, you know it only takes one play, one leader, one spark to bring it all back to life. So now I gotta ask you, do you believe Kyler Murray can bring this offense back to life? Or should the Raiders roll the dice on a rookie and start fresh? Drop your take below. It might make the next video. And if you live and breathe the silver and black like I do, if you ride every hit and every heartbreak, hit that subscribe button right now. This is Raider Nation, passion, pride, and persistence. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's under that helmet. The soul of the Raider, that's forever.